We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. So your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice, enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering 10,000 pounds worth of check. Stop, We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. So your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice, enjoy.
Hello. We are at Monday already. How are we doing, chat? Oh, we got Rusty, Nicola, Liam, Gemmer. How are we doing, Claire? What's up? Where's it? Where is it? How you doing? Hey, how you doing, Jay? Good. We are on a Monday. As always, I'll go through the introductions and stuff, so if you are new here, don't worry. I run through introductions. I let you know how you can enter competitions, etc., and sort of do a brief breakdown of how it all works. And then let you know what is ending today. So everything under quest ending is actually closing at 6 p.m. So you've got a little over an hour to get involved in everything that I go through. Yeah, it's hot. I'm thankful that I've got aircon set up in another room, and I've managed to angle the doors in a way that it hits the door and then bounces into the office. So with the PCs and the lighting and stuff like PC and the TV behind me, it's actually a bearable temperature. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. But I did pop out early this morning, and it was already like roasting by 8 o'clock this morning. And I just popped out a second ago, just in the garden, to speak to the guy who's finishing up my garden like this week, and like just absolutely roasting out there. Absolutely roasting. So yeah, it's temperature is like livable at the moment. You know, here, but any other room other than these two and the landing, it's rather spicy in this house, like. Rather spicy. Before I delve into how it all works and what have you, just a heads up for those that are regulars and know that we go live every Monday and Thursday. This Thursday coming, we are not going to be live. Myself and Ray are on a little break. And there's no one else like left to do the... People are scared to press the live button. So yeah, it's only myself and Ray that normally host the live draws, and we won't be live this Thursday, but it'll be back to business as usual on the 10th? 10th, is that the right one? So 7th, and then the 10th. So yeah, back to business as usual as of next week. And we'll likely do the same like middle of August, because August is pretty much a quiet month for everybody, because it's obviously the school holidays and stuff like that as well. So what we'll likely do is have some time off in October. There'll still be competitions, it'll just be instant win based rather than like live draws and doing sort of live draws for them. We'll do like comps that'll run for X amount of time, and then we'll do a big live draw when we're back kind of thing then. So there'll still be chances to win prizes instantly, but as I say, we won't be live on this Thursday, and there might be a little bit of time off in August then as well, like roughly middle of August, give or take. But there'll still be instant wins being paid out and stuff like that as well. So we'll be doing like, even if we are away, well, one part of it we will be away, we'll be doing like an hour or two of work each morning to catch up with the day before kind of thing. So you'll still be getting paid. 34 degrees in my room, and I've just loaded up COD 2. Normally is. I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened when I woke up. I was like, why is it so hot so early? And what had happened was, throughout the night, the way I've got the hose thing set out the window to obviously suck any, push any hot air out, and then obviously the aircon works by cooling the room. The hose had fallen out of the window, so that room was 32 degrees at like 6:30 this morning, 7:15. I was like, that's why it's a wee bit spicy up here today. Yeah, this was quite nice. Missed a couple of bits, sweated the rest off. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some sun cream, I think, because it's hot everywhere at the moment. How you doing, Natalie? You good? Sam, what's up? But yeah, let's go through. So how does it work? So I always like to run through the introductions first. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? You just like, you get like a little bit of cold because obviously the aircon is still working and pushing out cold air, but the majority of the room behind it, wherever that hose is blowing, is hot. Hot. So here is the team. So if you've not sort of met any of us at Com City giveaways yet, or seen any of the live draws, you got myself and Ray are the company directors. We launched Com City giveaways back in 2020. We got Gavin, our media manager and all-round legend. We have Mum, our customer services manager, aka Candy, absolute gem. And then we got Chris, our linguini / operations manager. And between those two on the end, they're primarily the ones that deal with your... So Mum deals with a lot with the instant win payouts or any cash alternatives that you may opt for, and Chris deals with getting your physical prizes out to you. And we post those, or Chris posts / gets them ordered every Wednesday, sometimes earlier, but primarily Wednesday is our designated postage day, basically. So Chris gets all that sorted, as well as letting you know about your wins the following day. Let's have a look. Oh, no way. Oh no, he's got caught on something then if he swum there all the time. He used to swim in and he's like, oh. Julie, I'm sorry for your neighbours, that's a bit rough. And especially probably trying to escape the heat a bit in this weather as well. But if it's something they swam in all the time, I'm wondering if they've got caught on something as well. So damn. So yeah, so this is the team. This is in terms of if you're new to Com City and not, need to sort of get an idea of what we are, So Comp City Giveaways is a competition website based in Newport, South Wales. I need to put the brightness up a little bit now. I think the sun's trying to go behind the clouds. There we go, bit of brightness. There we go. So we're a competition website based in Newport, South Wales, and as long as you're over the age of 18 and reside in the UK or Northern Ireland, you can enter our competitions. All competitions have a guaranteed draw. There are never there's never an extension or a rollover at all. As I say, no matter how good or how bad a competition does, they will always go ahead. Competitions will close on the date stated, unless, so the only time that these dates will ever change is if we bring a competition forward. We will never extend past the dates that you see on these cards, but now and again we might bring a competition forward should it be something we want to get off the site quicker than we need to, or if it's something that's performing really well and it sells out early as well. So yeah, that's what we're looking for in terms of that. So every single prize you see on the website has a guaranteed draw. So how would you get yourselves entered in? So I'm going to play you a quick video in 3, 2, 1.
Hello there. So you would like to enter a Comp City competition. So firstly, head on over to compcitygiveaways.co.uk, find a competition that you would like to enter the amount of tickets, and when you're done shopping, head on over to your basket in the top right corner. Punch in your details, such as name, address, and email. Upon paying, you would be greeted by a thank you for order page with your assigned tickets. It's that easy.
And it's at this point that you will find out if you've won an instant win. Good luck.
And that is how you can get yourself involved at competitions here at Comp City Giveaways. So chat, what is ending today? So I'm going to go through what competitions are ending. I'll then show you, give you a brief breakdown of how we pick our winners, etc. for the live draws. But I'll do the initial breakdown first. So everything that we see under quests ending, with the exception of the Prismatic, and the Destin Rivals now. I knew that I had a couple of tickets left, as they've sold out early. Entry list for this is already live, and then after the pre-live, I'll get the entry list for this live as well. They always pre-publish the entry list, but I'll go into that in a minute. But yeah, ending today, main prize for this is the Switch 2 with Mario Kart World. The comp is now what, 75-80% sold. Is there still a there is still a Switch 2 left, or £300 or £100 cash. So the more an instant win competition sells, the higher your chances are at bagging the remaining instant wins on there, is how that works. Rule of thumb. So within that little white bit there, there's £100 cash, and a Switch 2 still available, or £300 cash. We've got the Cube Stereo Hybrid 177 e-bike ending tonight. If 2 wheels isn't your thing, then the cash alternative is a whopping £3,250, chat. 75p an entry, and there are still tons of chances to find and win cash as well. So anything from 50 quid up to 150 quid. There's some 300s in there as well. So get your entries in, and you could be winning cash before that comp even closes. Like I say, everything under quest ending though will be closing at 6 p.m. So with or without you. We've got 10p multiplier, which has a main prize of £400 tax-free cash, but just by entering you could win one of the £100 tax-free cash instantly. Really, really good odds on the Halford. So this is the advanced 200p socket and ratchet set, or you can take 230 quid cash. The choice is yours. But 230 quid cash, sorry, 50 pence an entry, and really, really good odds. That comp is under 40% sold, or under 30% sold, even with a guaranteed draw tonight. Main price for this one is a £500 Smith's Toys or Amazon voucher, so depending on which one you'd like. As I say, get your entries in. But there's also, let's have a look, there's still chances. Yeah, there's still chances to find the £250 Smith's Toys or Amazon voucher instantly, as well as some 50 quid cashes there as well at 35p an entry. The 2 Pokemon have sold out, so I won't go into those. And then we got the Skull Candy Method 360. And these are the noise cancelling headphones as well, the wireless earbuds, 25 pence an entry, under 50% sold, with a guaranteed draw this evening. How are we doing, Lisa? Are you good? You're good? Bike would be the best win. Nicola, good luck. I know you were trying to win one for your son, wasn't it? He's been after an e-bike for a while. How are you doing, Swansky? You good? Apart from Melton, I'm very well. I'm just catching up with chat now as I was going through. How are we doing, Soph? You good? As I was going through the what's the word I'm looking for? The motions. The motions. Adam, what's up? Happy birthday. Oh yeah, you got a birthday on Wednesday. Hope that goes well because you got some like friends and family and stuff coming around, haven't you, to I think it was a barbecue. So the weather looks like it's holding well, so enjoy. Hope it goes well for you. Sparkly, good luck, good luck, good luck. So yeah, everything under as I say, quest ending will be closing at 6 p.m. Also, if there are any questions that you might not want to ask whilst we're live, yeah, it's hot here. It's like 30-something degrees. What does the phone say? Actually, that'd be interesting. 29 degrees, but I've not refreshed that. So apparently it's 29 degrees. Yeah, 29 degrees here supposedly. But the humidity is insane. It is like, yeah, it's like literally very little to no air when you're anywhere that doesn't have aircon. It's like, can he breathe? Can he breathe? Oh, Saturday was it? I knew you were having a barbecue. I just couldn't remember if it was on your birthday or for your birthday. So yeah, it's a bit spicy. But yeah, there's an FAQ on the website. So if there are any sort of questions that you might not want to ask whilst we're live or in the socials, a lot of these will answer those frequently asked questions for you. How do we pick our winners? So entry lists are always pre-published, like as the Scarlet Violet Prismatic sold out earlier, so I got the entry list for that live already. We've got the entry list will show you what we're drawing for, total amount of tickets that should have sold, and the cost of them as well. Now, because competitions are guaranteed, if they don't sell out, you will see missing ticket numbers in the entry. This is a really good example. It jumps from 2, then 4, then we can see 5, 6, but then jumps to 10. So if a competition doesn't sell out, you will see missing ticket numbers for the sheer reason that those tickets didn't sell. So yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's 35 degrees, I think, where we're going. Basically going to a gig, Aurora, a Norwegian singer. But yeah, 35 degrees. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna need some Factor 50 and some caps. Some caps. I could do. Did we do solo stove? Did we do solo stove? Yeah, I've got a solo stove. I'm just, as I say, because my garden's not been done, I've not been able to use it and kind of review it. But they do look good. Solo stove with like the table surround and stuff. Could try it actually, because they've got varying sizes, so I might put a bundle together for that and try that. I don't know if I'd want to. I can put the grill with it. I don't know if me personally, I don't know if I'd use it for the grill because I wouldn't want the actual solo stove getting like greasy and horrible. But as a fire pit, it looks incredible, and I got the surround with mine. But again, it's just been in the office for. I think I ordered it back last year, like August last year, nearly just after September maybe. And then the garden, as I say, has been pretty much under construction since August last year, and then torn apart to put the patio back in. And yeah, it's been a nightmare. It's been a nightmare. But yeah, I could try something like that. Yeah, chat while we're in chat now. Have a look at the solo stoves and see if that's something you want to see on the site. They're basically a fire pit that are designed in a way that once they get going, they are essentially smokeless. But there's some different bits and stuff for them as well. So you can essentially have it as a barbecue. You can turn it into a table when it's not being used and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be good. I do like it, and very well built. Bit of kit, and as I say, I've not unpacked mine, but just like in terms of just seeing the way it's delivered and stuff, decent. So yeah, entry lists are always pre-published on the website, so when a comp ends or it sells out early, entry lists are pre-published, allowing you then when we go live, you can actually open up the entry lists at home. You can kind of see who's entered in and see the competition, etc., and play along at home as we're going through as well. So sometimes you even help us if we've missed a name or something, or we're in the wrong area. So, but yeah, we'll always pre-publish the entry list so you can have a gander at them before we go live, and as we're live anyway. So that's it. Also, chat, we've got, this is not even, I think it's just probably over 10% sold now, but this has given away 3 RTX 5080 gaming PCs this time. So not 5070s, 5080 gaming PCs that you can win instantly. 49p an entry, 200 total instant wins, but 3 of those RTX out of the 10 5080 PCs have been found already. And look where that yellow bar is. So you never know when instant wins are going to drop. So 49p an entry, get your entries in. Main prize is the Spider-Man themed PC there, which is also an RTX 5080 gaming rig. We got the MetaQuest 3S Xbox editions as well. They're 25p an entry. The Ultimate 80k prize pool is coming to a close soon. Now, the main prize for that, chat, is a whopping £5,000 tax-free cash is first place prize. Second place prize is £3,000 tax-free cash. £1,500 for third place and £500 for fourth place. So we're making 4 winners alone on that competition on the live draw. But for £1 an entry, you can find £1,500 cash, 5090 gaming PCs, consoles, TVs. There's absolutely tons in there to be found and won instantly. £1 an entry. But the odds for the main prizes are insane. As I say, look where that yellow bar is. So really, really good odds for that. But essentially, what's 10 grand split 4 ways there. We also have the 5080 from MSI. Ninja Bundle doing really well. It's already around that nearly 50% sold mark. So you get everything here on the left is the main prize, but chances to win the creamy, the crispy, and the version of the pizza oven, basically. Absolutely loads on the website to get yourselves involved in. And don't miss out. Evie just knocked her barely touched dinner off the table. Give me strength. Was she actually eating them? Kittles? Oh, that auto-corrected you. Ryan Elder! How are you doing, Capsule King? You mean the skits? Yeah, we've had some fun with them. So what we got? We got a Ricochet, and then I'm Willie Anchor. It's really hard to say correctly, but that's why we did it. How have I not noticed that Ninja Comp? That Ninja Comp's been there for a while. Yeah, and it's already, as I say, it ends next Monday now. Monday? Yeah, next Monday. Yeah, so you get your knives, pans, Stack XL, and the 3-in-1 like food processor / blender. So all of that is the main prize, but there's a chance to win some goodies instantly on that comp as well. So yeah, there's a lot on the site. Also for you console gamers, if you're still like in the market for getting into picking up an Xbox Series X or a PS5, we've thrown in the DualSense Edge with the PS5 if you go for that, or the Elite Series 2 pad if you go for the Xbox, and then you get a 55-inch TV on top. So the TV comes with it, but you choose which console you want to take home. Or there's a £950 cash out. Also, I quite like the look at this actually, is the C-Star S50 all-in-one smart telescope, or 380 quid. The choice is yours. No, I've had neither, but I have been seeing a lot of Instagram recipes for making your own like magnums and stuff, like healthy magnums, like using like bananas, dates, coconut milk, what else was there, like maple syrup or vanilla extract, and then you blitz it up, and then you make your own sort of coating with dark chocolate and pistachios or something. So I got a lot of recipes that I might give a go, but I need the like the molds to put them in. A lot of the spray ones are quite good, Sam. And I think the only thing is if you don't want it too greasy, you've got to like kind of go down to like SPF 30. SPF 50 is where it gets like really really thick and greasy often, more often than not. Need to get some tickets in a bit. Yeah, there's loads of healthy stuff. There's like overnight oats if you've got like a sweet tooth or something. There's an overnight oats recipe that I've used a couple of times, which is really decent. So you've got like your dark chocolate bananas, and then there's like a Greek yogurt and peanut butter layer, and then there's your overnight oats with like flaxseed, chia seed, cinnamon, chocolate powder, some protein powder, and stuff like that as well. So it's quite nice. As he dries and doesn't stay oily. That's great. That's pretty decent. 20 right now, and it's making me feel horrendous, but it's the Malibu, and it's great. Also smells really nice, the Malibu brand. Really, really nice. Very, very nice. So chat, what I'm going to do now is go into what we like to call the final breakdown. So where's me buttons? Where's me buttons? F5. And as always, we get the goat coming out as well. So this is the part that I like to call the final breakdown. So everything under quest ending. So it's the final breakdown. So the final breakdown is, chat, everything under quest ending is closing at 6 PM with or without you. We've got the Switch 2 with Mario Kart World. There was still a Switch. Let's get this over. There is still a Switch 2 or £100 cash to find and win instantly on that competition as well. 25p an entry. The more an instant win comp sells, the higher your chances are of bagging what's left. We've got the Cube Stereo e-bike up for grabs this evening. If you don't want the bike, there's a huge £3,250 cash alternative. It's 75p an entry, and you could win anything from 50 quid to £300 just by entering that competition as well. So a load of cash prizes left on there. We got chances to win £100 cash for 10p an entry. Main prize for the Ray and Scotties. I do like these. So any Rick and Morty fans, I think you'd appreciate some of these. But you do have the main prize of £400 tax-free cash on this, and it's just 10 pence an entry. But yeah, had some fun doing the artwork with these and the stuff. Very funny, very funny. So that ends today as well. So it's a £400 cash winner essentially. We got the Halfords tool set there, so the socket and ratchet set, or 230 quid cash. It's 50p an entry. Hugely underthought, as we can see here, but again, we guarantee every single draw that we do here. You got the £500 Smith's Toys versus Amazon voucher as the main prize. So really good answer for the main prize, you can see here, but also still chances to win the £250 version of that voucher. So you choose if you want Smith's Toys or Amazon, plus some other bits as well. The 2 Pokemon ETBs have sold out, and then we got the Skull Candy Method 360 ANC wireless earbuds. For grab, 25p an entry. How you doing, Andy boy? You good? Hope you're keeping well. Screaming Child Alert is coming in. So chat, that's everything that's ending today at 6 PM. So with or without you, we'd like to say. What I'm going to do now is give you the chance to bag yourself a store credit. I also need a sip of this because I'm drying out in this. So, all I need from you is a number between 1 and 75. I'll spin the wheel 5 times to try and find a winner, and you could bag yourself £10 store credit. First number that comes to mind, no, I don't use swapping and changing your number. That's all. It's just one number per person. And if I land on you, that could be £10 store credit. But if you share your number with someone else, I'll split the store credit between you. Let's play a bit of cool music, man. 3 years old with hay fever in this weather. Damn. Hope they're good, Leanne. Oh, someone's been entering the 80k ultimate prize pool. Nice one, Andy boy. Yeah, they sent out within 24 hours of you winning one. And we, let's say, we sort out any cash payments and stuff, and then go through any of the store credits, because currently they are a manual process. But we'll get something into play where we'll get it added to your account or something soon. But that'll be a couple of weeks away yet. A few weeks away yet. Chat, I think you've all had a nice time. So let's spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. 54. 50. I remember seeing 50 something. I was like, was that Arch played with 54? No, Arch has got 53. Anyone in chat with 54, however. Nope, nobody got 54, so we spin again. Right, let's go again. 4 more spins, including this one. 19! We got Ashley May with 19. Anyone sharing his number? Boosh. Ashley May is the only one with 19. Ash! I know it might take you a few seconds to actually reply. Oh, let me count these, actually, because when I have my window open, I did a 52 car pickup. Because the blinds knocked him off there. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $50, $51, $52, $53, $54. Perfect. 54 because I've left the jokers in here. But yeah, Ashley, you got £10 store credit. I know there's a bit of a delay on YouTube. Did you want to play a game of higher or lower? If not, I'll default it to £10 store credit should you not respond in a moment. I think YouTube has like the longest delay. The longest delay? What? Nearly lost one. There we go. Okay. What's that? If I see a Joker and 3, I might scream. Ashley wants to play. So basically what I'm doing, chat, is I'm now going to show Ashley a card. If he's so he wants to play, so he says higher or lower. If he wins, he walks away with a £15 store credit. If he loses, he walks away with a £5. But I've left the jokers in the deck, and if I show a joker whilst playing this, he instantly gets a £5 added anyway. Ashley, your card is 5. 5. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's an individual setting on Restream for it. So I'm not sure. Like, is the instant win switch gone? Is it? Who won? Who won? It was down here. Gavin Lloyd. I think that's a new winner as well. Gavin Lloyd. Congratulations. There's still £100 cash on that one. As I say, and that comp is still like that 85% sold. So Ashley, you're going to go higher or lower than a 5? Ashley wants to go higher. Oh no! Well, you saw a 3, Sam, but you didn't see a joker. So Ashley, I owe you a £5 store credit instead. So you can just drop me a message on you should never listen to me on Facebook or Instagram business page, and I'll get that store credit sorted for you. As long as it's before 6 p.m, I will get that sent over to you. But other than that, I'm going to love you and leave you. Everything that you see under quest ending is closing at 6 p.m, just as a reminder. Also, whilst I've still got you here, just remember that you don't... There's no live draw, sorry, on the 3rd. So nothing's ending on the 3rd anyway, but there's no live draw this coming Thursday, just while I got you on here. And we'll do a reminder on the live draw, of course, and there's also a little reminder for socials at 8:30 anyway. But yeah, Ashley, send me a message and I will sort that out for you. So peace out. A child. Curly just won a creamy. I'm shocked I never win anything. Who's Curly? Who's Curly? See if we can work out who Curly is. Ninja Creamy was on here. Ba-dum, ba-dum. That, I think that's WhatsApp going nuts. So is it Brandon? We've got 2 of each. That's still there. So either Brandon or Steve, I can't remember which one went first. Brandon or Stephen Mitchell has bagged a Ninja Creamy out, looking at the community chat. So Curly on Discord, congratulations. Yeah, it's either Stephen Mitchell or I want to say Brandon. I feel Steve won early and I think they took cash. Yeah, nice. So anyways, either Brandon or Stephen Mitchell. Congratulations to one of you two. Congratulations to both of you. Both bagged a win. So yeah, we'll be live from 7 PM. And as I say, I'll get the entry list done for the other Destined Rivals ETB as well. No, it's not today. It's just he's won instantly. I can see if in the community chat on Discord. So it's under more quests. This ends on the 7th. But one of the instant wins has just gone now. Never mind, read it myself. So, I'm going to love you and leave you. See you from 7 PM, and good luck to all of those that have entered in for tonight's draw. So fingers crossed for you all. And we'll find more winners this evening. Peace out.